Welcome to Think, Make, Create Labs 101, a short introduction to the Think, Make, Create, or TMC Labs program. The Idaho Out of School Network, or ION for short, and University of Idaho Extension 4-H Youth Development Program co-own TMC Labs in Idaho. TMC Labs was started in Nebraska by an organization called Beyond School Bells. TMC Labs operates in several other states, including Georgia and New Mexico. In Idaho, ION and U of I 4-H run the program collaboratively. Back in 2018, ION worked with a student named Jocelyn Kohlers at Boise State University to survey out-of-school time programs. We asked these programs what their barriers to offering STEM education were. We found that programs did not have funding for STEM curriculum, did not have qualified staff, they did not have time for a STEM program, and did not know of an appropriate STEM curriculum to use. TMC Labs addresses these barriers. The goals of TMC Labs in Idaho are to bring hands-on STEM learning and skills to Idaho's youth, train educators to provide that hands-on STEM learning to the youth, and to increase community support of STEM learning and support Idaho's workforce development. In the last 5 years, TMC Labs has reached over 100,000 kids. That's a lot of kids for this type of program. We have 4 pillars of the TMC Labs program: trailers, the activity guide, educator training, and workforce development. The TMC Labs, or trailers, are the most visible part of the program. The trailers are stuffed full of low-tech STEM supplies, such as arts and craft materials, simple electronics like batteries and little toy motors, science manipulatives, and everything you need to set up an outdoor classroom. We have 30 TMC labs all around Idaho. Each lab is hosted by an organization that uses the lab primarily in their own programming. They also share their labs with their communities through outreach and lending their labs to other organizations or schools. We have 28 trailers and 2 TMC Unhitched labs. An unhitched lab is just like a normal lab, but without the trailer. The organizations with unhitched labs are programs that already do a lot of outreach or have multiple locations in their community. They simply store their materials in a closet, office, or classroom instead of a trailer. The second pillar of TMC Labs is the activity guide. People also refer to it as our curriculum or the Live Binder because Live Binder is the program that hosts the activity guide. The activity guide is free and available for all to use. All the activities are experiential, inquiry-based, and hands-on. Most of them are make and take, which means the kids can bring something home that they made. And a lot of the activities require tinkering or problem solving. The TMC Labs Activity Guide contains over 60 activities in the subjects of art and design, electronics, and engineering. When it's fully stocked, the TMC Lab has the materials for all of these activities for 30 kids. Everything is low-tech and affordable, so the materials are easy to use and easy to restock. Actually, you don't even need to have a TMC trailer to use the activities. Many of the supplies are common classroom or household materials. After we created the initial activity guide, we have expanded our offerings with activity kits. Kits consist of 3 to 6 activities on a specific topic and either have all the materials you need to do all the activities or the materials you need to add to your TMC lab to complete all the activities. TMC on-the-go kits include Ag Ventures, which is all about agriculture, Mystery Science, which is about forensic science, and Seeds to Bees, which is about pollination and botany. U of I Extension 4-H distributed over 300 TMC on-the-go kits in 2022. Last summer, in 2025, we partnered with the Central Idaho Dark Sky Reserve STEM Network at Boise State University to create the Space Kit with 6 hands-on NASA activities. While we aren't distributing any more kits, the activities and materials lists are available in the activity guide. We are currently working on a math games kit, which we hope to have out by the end of summer 2026. The third pillar of TMC Labs is our educator training. We bring together out-of-school time providers, informal educators, and classroom teachers to learn to lead hands-on inquiry-based STEM education. Many educators come to the training feeling very intimidated to teach STEM because they don't have a STEM background. We demystify the process and teach them how to learn alongside the kids they teach. You don't have to be an expert in STEM to teach STEM. You just have to be curious and be willing to model that curiosity to the kids you teach. The fourth pillar of TMC Labs is our workforce development program called TMC Works. In TMC Works, teens and young adults lead STEM activities with younger kids as a way to develop workplace skills and their own STEM skills. The participants of the program, who we call STEM ambassadors, can use TMC activities, or they create their own activities based on their own STEM interests. STEM ambassadors also learn about STEM careers in Idaho through career and interest surveys and from field trips to STEM workplaces. These pictures are from a trip to a hydroelectric generator operated by Idaho Power. These field trip opportunities help STEM ambassadors imagine careers in STEM by exposing them to fields and career opportunities they didn't even know existed. TMC Labs and TMC Works help participants develop some technical STEM skills, but the primary focus is helping them develop what we used to call soft skills and now more commonly called durable skills. Durable skills include communication, collaboration, creativity, critical thinking, leadership, and problem solving, among others. They're widely applicable across all jobs and careers, but they are the skills that employers say are most lacking in their applicant pools. These are skills necessary for all jobs, not just STEM jobs, but they can be developed by studying and practicing STEM. I'll end the slideshow with a few pictures here from the Treasure Valley YMCA, which is one of our Rockstar TMC sites. They host 2 TMC labs, which rotate around to their different programs and after-school sites, including their camp at Horse Thief Reservoir, so all kids in their program get some exposure to STEM activities. Many of their staff are trained to lead STEM education, some of whom learn to do so by participating in TMC Works. They host community events and family nights. They're a great example of a site that has met all of TMC's goals, bringing STEM to Idaho's kids, teaching educators to lead STEM activities, increasing community support of STEM education, and building up Idaho's workforce. To contact TMC Labs and to learn more about the program, visit the Idaho Out of School Network's website. The next video in this series will provide a tour of the resources available on the website. Thanks for watching this introduction to TMC Labs.